Good morning, everyone. For Telesur, I'm Cody Weddle in Caracas, Venezuela. We begin in Mexico, where outrage only continues to rise around the case of 43 missing students. Tensions continue as the government has so far failed to confirm the fate of the 43 missing students. On Monday, protesters clashed with riot police in the Mexican beach resort of Acapulco. The demonstrators were headed toward the airport to stage a rally when they were met by police. Protesters then clashed with police until the security forces were ordered to back away and allow demonstrators to continue on with their march. Now, according to local reports, 18 officers were injured. Families of the missing students remain reluctant in believing statements by detainees that the students were killed and their remains burnt to ashes. Bolivian President Evo Morales has added his voice to those demanding more information about the case of the missing students. Morales says the Mexican government should offer more information about the attack by Iguala Municipal Police and the following disappearance. Morales says he regrets the wave of violence sweeping Mexico's teacher training schools, especially the school at Ayotzinapa in the southern state of Guerrero. Morales deplored what he called terrible acts of violence and extended his strong support to the rural education institution. His words coincided with a statement by the U.S. ambassador to Mexico, Anthony Wayne, urging Mexican authorities to bring justice in the case as soon as possible. And we go to Ecuador now, where President Rafael Correa warns that the country's right-wing opposition has a strategy to destabilize the country. Correa made his statement on his Twitter account, tweeting that opposition sectors are seeking to undermine his administration. Supporters of the ruling party Country Alliance have planned a march in the country's largest city of Guayaquil later this month. They plan to denounce the destabilization plans. And on Monday, U.S. President Barack Obama issued his strongest statement yet, calling on the Federal Communications Committee to require internet service providers to provide equal access to all users. Obama also released a video online urging the FCC to protect net neutrality. The debate comes as government regulators grapple with how to best protect internet consumers.
This step will be, and we've worked hard.
The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit held its inaugural ceremony Tuesday in Beijing, China. It brought together world leaders, including U.S. President Barack Obama, to discuss trade-related matters. Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping will meet later tonight and then for bilateral talks as part of an official state visit on Wednesday. The Obama administration is deliberately putting greater emphasis on its relationships with countries in the Asia-Pacific region as its power weakens throughout other parts of the globe. The Iraqi Interior claims that Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was wounded in an airstrike carried out by the country's armed forces. U.S. leaders say they don't have any information to corroborate those reports. According to local media, Baghdadi was wounded near the city of Mosul. On Friday, the Pentagon reported that the coalition had targeted what it termed battlefield leaders in an airstrike near Mosul. UN General Secretary Ban Ki-moon on Monday appointed a five-member panel to investigate Israeli attacks on UN shelters during the Gaza war. The group will also look into the discovery of Hamas weapons at UN sites. The United Nations estimates that more than 2,100 Palestinians were killed in the 52-day conflict, mostly civilians and at least 500 children. Additionally, more than 200 Gaza schools were struck and tens of thousands of residents left homeless. UN Human Rights Council has also set up a separate commission of inquiry into the Gaza offensive. Thousands of pro-democracy protesters took to the streets in Hong Kong on Monday evening to mark the one-month anniversary of large-scale demonstrations last October. The demonstrations coincided with a decision by Hong Kong's High Court ruling that police could arrest protesters who defy attempts to clear the protest sites. The city's officials warn that protesters may be arrested if they do not clear the streets where they have been camped out for weeks demanding democratic reforms. The Cuban government has ordered major repairs in the capital city of Havana in preparation for the 495th anniversary of the city's founding this Sunday. More than 140 repairs on emblematic avenues and various works in 31 Havana hospitals have been carried out to date. Also, as part of a plan by Fidel Castro when he was still president, 350 buildings have been restored. The coastal metropolis of Havana was founded by Spain in 1519, and many say walking among some of its buildings and monuments is almost like taking a step back in time. Plenty more on those stories and others at our website, telesurtv.net/English. For Telesur English, I'm Cody Weddle. Have a great Tuesday.